Howdy howdy loom golders. Trying to make sense of the ground on our lease is an everyday challenge, and I'm working a lot of things out. I decided to get out of the frustration of some deep ground, having to dig down to get to the gold. There's gold there, but 6 or 7 meters to get to it, benching, time, fuel, and decided to come and do a little bit of prospecting on some of these areas that have been worked. And this area here, it's really gravelly. There's like immense gravel lead, and it's been surfaced everywhere. And I saw this really hard conglomerate sort of coming out of the ground. So I came down with the rippertine and I ripped down into this about 3 meters. And you have a look at it, it's all alluvial gravel, but see, it's not really red. It's amazing gravel if you want to build a road. And there's big cobble in it. And this is right up high, so it's sort of on the slope still. So it's pretty high, but this is all running off what was an ancient lead. So even further down, going down at another level, so maybe a 10 meter or a 20 meter level, there could be something really ancient, and one day we might get to discover that. But I went down that depth and I thought, I'm going to give up there. I'm going to push towards ground that is known to be rich. This is a known area. It was worked heavily by the old timers. We're not far from here, and it was also worked by the new timers, and they left a mess in the 80s. So there's shit everywhere. There's no real way of knowing exactly where the contours were and where the old timer workings were. But I made an assessment that some of the key area was sort of down here. There's a bit of a water body down there, and this is sort of coming onto the edge of where the main bits of gold would be. So I'm looking for a bench effectively. So I've come in here, and if I look at the old contour, the contour would have come down like this. Where I'm standing here, this could have been like had a lot more soil above this ground level. Like it could have been a lot higher, and they took a lot of soil off and they processed it. But I know from the previous areas, these guys, they didn't go to the bottom properly. So I'm assuming also that there's, where it looks surfaced and where it looks complete, that there's the opportunity potentially to find gold under where they've been. So that was the premise of me coming down here. I picked a spot, I've sunk the bucket. What was interesting is that there was this little bit of slate edge here, and you can see it built up over there. Anyway, I've picked 4 or 5 targets out of there, and I picked an amazing inverted target up out of there, which I did film because it just happened to be that one of our mates, workers, he came down just at that moment. It's going there. And I'll just put myself on a new spot. This looking for shallow ground, and then I pulled a couple out. Mick wanted it up. He's behind the camera. And I said, this is an inverted target. Kept digging. It's about to pop out. Look at there, it is shining. How big is it actually going to be? Ooh. Oh! That's a beauty. That's so
Queensland banana.
That's a Queensland banana. Look at that nugget.
Wacko.
Look at that.
Hey, and I talk in $5 and $10 notes.
Yeah.
That's a.
So that little move. That little move. I've just gone and done a prospecting mission this morning. We're starting to get a bit the shits with it, and it's just turned on. It's a beautiful nugget. So water warm.
7 or 8.
Yeah, yep, about that.
$1,000. Well done.
Yeah, that's a happy scratchy just there. Thanks, Mick. You brought me some good luck. And Look at that. Beautiful nugget. Just came out of there. So I've actually been feeling a bit frustrated, a bit flat, a bit challenged recently. That's made me happy. That's given me the reason to really push hard and push on today. And if this is the beginning of the edge of a channel or a bench, this could be really, really good. So I'm actually a little bit excited about what this afternoon might bring. So let's get on with it and see whether I can bring some more nuggets and some more stories. And eventually, if there's stuff like that here coming straight out on my first dig, that bodes really well for bigger nuggets. And eventually there's going to be an answer here somewhere. There's got to be. You keep pushing, got to keep positive. And I'll show it to you soon. Have a go at this. I think I might have upgraded my patch size, my nugget size in these pockets. Right there is where I just pulled that 7 or 8 grammer. Oh, that is a sweet sound. I need to get the tripod to better set this up, so I'll just pause it. How's that? If it works, it works. Yeah. This could be a very interesting day. Nothing like a bit of gold to turn the mood around. See that or boobs, both will turn the mood around. Okay. Oh, shiver me timbers. 1, 2, 3. And they're not little. They are not little. Ho, 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 ho. Where are you? Oh. They're good gold. All right, so that's probably, yeah, just under a gram. So that's awesome. Nugget 1 out of this little pocket. Yep, it's in there. Kinder Surprise. Very similar. Probably it's probably a 0.6 or something like that. Not real massive, but I think the bigger one's still to come. Oh, what an excellent turnaround. What an excellent turnaround. There was just a bit of sniffing around, making some, investigating what I thought where the old contours would be. I think that's one out. Yep. Okay. Oh wow. Yes. It's going to be really handy if these pockets down here they upgrade their average nugget size to half a gram or a gram. That would be just very, very helpful. What's that? 3. Okay, 3. I'll just lose one there. Yes. Can't see it. Must be, there it is. Totally covered in dirt. Just a little 0.2. Oh wow, that's amazing out of that little scrape there. That's just incredible. I've hardly touched that at all. Oh man. Oh yeah. Another solid good grammer. Oh, clunk. This is a way to fill up your bottle quick. Okay, so maybe that was just, instead of being just one big nugget, it's oh, that still does sound pretty tasty though, doesn't it? Oh, this is the perfect slate. It's where I've been finding all the best gold. Well, if it's still in there now, it's going to be something else. No. Where are you? Come out, Papa. Oh, so loud, it's hard to pinpoint. Oh, is that you there? Oh, holy shit. Oh man, this is so good. Look at that. Solid, another one, another 7 or 8 grammer. Oh, oh. Look at that. Oh man, it's just such good water-worn gold. Incredible stuff. This is just excellent. There's one there, and look at the size of it. I've been waiting weeks to get onto this sort of spot where the nugget size is bigger. Oh, and I think I finally just did it. This is just the start of it. This is the first scratch. So, what is to come here? This is so good. Oh, guys, this is really, really good. Check it, check it. This is just, I've just been pulling ridiculous nuggets out. I haven't, it's just nuggets everywhere here. And all bigger than average size. I mean, finally, we're not talking 0.2s and 0.3s. Even the little ones are 0.4s and 0.7s. And there's a lot of grammars, 2 grammars and big ones. Oh, I haven't gone back and really settled in, had lunch or had a drink or much because it's all on. And I haven't got my tripod thing either. Because it all takes time and I want to dig the gold. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to dig this one out. There it is. Big screamy 3-4 grammer. Not super massive, but we'll take it. Put it in the sun. There it is. Awesome. Really good. Loom Golders. If you want to see something wild, stick with me for about 2 seconds. I've pulled about 5 or 6 nuggets out of here already, just there and there. Or maybe more. Have a listen to this. Oh, holy shit. And have a listen to this. That's some clunk. That's some proper clunk. This is really good. But I'm really tired. Oh, I'm going to dig it out. Well, I've tried really hard for a few hours here to make this pocket go quiet. and I might be getting there, but it's still going. It's probably maybe 90 to 100 nuggets so far in a couple of hours. It's starting to quieten up. It's just been constant, absolutely constant. But I've got more over in there, and there's no way I can take another scrape now because it's getting late. Oh, that's an inverted target there, so that's a good nugget. There's more over in here. Good problem to have probably, but yeah, it might be, it's probably the biggest day on this lease. Individually, probably the biggest individual day I've maybe ever had. Don't know yet, we'll have to go and weigh it, but anyway, it's good, but it's yucca for sure. Yep, that was a tough day, but a fun day, I've got to say. Well, it was not that great in the early stages because I was doing prospecting and it was all a bit frustrating, but I had some ideas that I wanted to execute, and I did. And really the second idea, or was an extension of the second idea, came together. So I'd noticed where there had been digging and taking out gravels further up in the hill, so I took a test cut below that, and then decided that I should go lower because I wondered why they had dug that in that specific spot. So I plunked myself down a bit lower, and it came alive. So it was really only did this from about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So if I had have had a full day, it would have been pretty good. Now I don't know what's here. Sounds pretty heavy. Let's have a look. Sounds heavy. Feels heavy. All right, moment of truth. Oh, are you serious? 62 grams on the button. Wow, that's cool. Which is what, it's just a fraction under 2 ounces. That's 30. Yeah, well, it is 2 ounces bar 0.2. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. That's what we want. Happy days. Good morning, Loom Golders. I managed to bring my little tripod stick. I'm pretty hopeless with all this stuff, but it works better. Yeah. So I just wanted to give you a little update. I did move because we were on a mission to dig that deeper ground in the big void up there, and that's still happening, but there was a few problems with the machine and the trucks. So that just had to sit, and so I came searching for some shallower ground, less fuel, and quick stuff, and I found a spot. I just sort of sussed out a spot here, and it had some really good gravels. It's down in the main part of the lease where it's been heavily mined before, but I've obviously worked out that, you know, the previous miners didn't go to the bottom properly. So I suspected that it might be the case it was similar here, and dug into some really good gravel behind me. Up there, that white stuff, it's gravel all the way down. It's just like a incredible stuff for building a road, but didn't seem to have anything. It's quite sandy at the bottom. And when I say bottom, I don't even know whether I got to the true bottom. So, but I gave up there, and I just moved down a little bit. But you can see where they previously had taken a cutout higher up, and I thought, okay, well, obviously they were quite interested in this area. It might have been a bit rich in this area. There might have, there's probably been a lot of mullocks. That the contour of that hill probably came through quite differently. And so I've come down here and I sunk the bucket and got straight onto some really good gold. And in the slates, found the slates straight away, and you can see it's like no more than like 1/2 meter deep. So it's just It's just really good stuff. And all this area has got piles of stuff where they've surfaced it and processed it and everywhere. But it seems in the bottom that I'm going to be able to find these little runs in the slate, and it's good gold. It's some good chunks. And so you can have a look here. I was getting good gold over here, further back, and then it changes, and then there's an amazing pocket here, nearly 100 nuggets, and then this area here, you can see where that gravel, and it's this really rich gravel, and it's even like a grey gravel, that stuff that I was digging up there, it's sort of come down, but underneath it, when you go underneath it, it sort of joins, where it joins and becomes a slate, you can see here, like it goes from like gravel and it drops down and it becomes a slate. It's the same sort of bottom, it's the same bottom that I've been digging, but sometimes I'm having to dig 6-7 meters up there, and here I think it's all been surfaced. The top meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 5 meters might have been taken off, and I'm just digging this last little bit to the bottom and finding that that bottom where don't have to expend anywhere near the time and energy and diesel to do it. So this is just really awesome. Now it's a bit creamy. How long it'll last, there's obviously deeper bits, and there's a whole bunch of area here. So this is really good though, because I need some easier gold for a while, and I've enjoyed it. So hopefully it continues on. It dried out a little bit yesterday on this scrape. The scrape before was really good. This one was a bit sporadic, but I'm going to push on today and go forward and see if I can follow this gold. And I still think there's the fact that I found these bigger nuggets has got me a bit enthused for where there could be a little deep channel here, and there's going to be some biggest, and it's beautiful, just water worn, just most amazing alluvial gold. Like there's some loom gold. Look at the sun shining through. Loom gold. Yes, it's going to be a good day. So come back with some shiny. First perler of the morning. Look at that, bit of beautiful shiny, tasty stuff. Awesome. Loom golders, I have found utopia. Well, maybe. It's the best spot I've found on the lease so far. It just, in terms of ease of getting material out, finding gold, and the potential of good gold. It just, any scratch is just going to pay something potentially. And it's really good. Like, it's just nice knowing that you can just take a scratch and the next thing is just going to come alive. And so have a look here. There's all this really like white gravel I described earlier. It's amazing stuff. I love it for my roads at home. It'd be awesome. But that white stuff is really coming off the hills out of this massive lead, rich gravel, but look how thick it is from there to there. And underneath it gets this sort of sandy layer, and then it moves into like that sort of bit of slate, schisty slate, and that's what that orange is here. Doesn't look like it when you dig it. It's like if you see it there, it's like a slate, right? Like a fine slate. Now, when you get down to that white stuff, it looks like a pipe clay when you smooth it like that, but when you actually dig in it, it's anyway, cut a long story short, I've just taken a big chunk of heavy gravel off the top, and it just doesn't look like anything's going to happen in it because it's just the wrong colors. But once you pop it off, there's just like the potential of stuff. And hello, Stoinker, come to Papa. Let's set this up and see what pops out. I've got a really bad back today. It's the first time I've really done something to my back. I'm definitely struggling. Very stiff, very painful. Decent size, so I'm half expecting to see it pop out. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, this is just amazing, amazing ground. And I don't know what this is, but I've been saying for a while, eventually my first ounce is going to pop out of here. And tell you what, this has got the chance of being something decent. Oh, I haven't seen anything pop out yet. That could be still in there. It's still in there now. Oh. If it was still in there then, I reckon we could have been up for an ounce, but I don't know. It's going to be a nice nugget, I think. I don't know exactly how big. At least a 5 grammer. And the scoop. Moment of truth is coming. At least a 5 grammer, I said. Well, on this occasion, no, it's not. 6,000 doing its thing again. But it's a really, you know, if you talk about a banana nugget, that's probably more weight in it than you think. It's probably closer to 2 grams, but it's perfect. There's such rounded, beautiful alluvial gold. Let's have a closer look. Now, you would have thought that was going to be bigger every day of the week for the sound that it was making, but I had to film it anyway. A little bit disappointed I couldn't bring you a bigger one. If I had gone another step down there, I would have pegged it to be something pretty massive. I'll just check that there's nothing more here. Sometimes there's more than one in the hole, of course. All right, that seems all quiet. All right, on to the next scrape. Okay, it's just a couple of minutes after that last piece of the video. I was just checking again on this same schisty ground, right where I showed you where that schist was. And I've got a bit of ground noise. Sounded like this. So I dug down, wasn't getting any better. Finally started to come to life, and now I'll bring you the balance of the outcome. Oh, goodness me. I am feeling it today. Oh, wow. I reckon there's more there. And something else bit more ground noise in that hole. What are you? Oh yeah, nice jump. Oh, this is great gold. This is great fun. This is great fun. I can't see. There it is. There you go. So it's good, solid gram and a half at least. Now, that's a testament to that 6,000 where I heard that. All right, these 6 and 7,000s are pretty good. I heard that it's 200 mil down. I heard that murmur and pulled out that grammar. So, yep, but the next scrape's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Well, it's late in the day. Back's killing me. I've got a smile on my dog because it's gold time. It's good, really good gold. I'm really enjoying this area. It's shallow. I've got this sense of anticipation on every scrape. It's going to turn something up. What's there? There's going to be a big nugget. There's going to be a pocket. There's going to be whatever. And it's true. It just keeps on coming. And there's still plenty of area here. There's like a lot of area. And it's going to change. Obviously, get deeper or shallower, or run out of the gold, or get off the channel, or whatever. But right now, really good. Anyway, have a go at this one. It's probably just a 6,000 doing its thing, but I'll dig it and I'll show you what it comes out to. The ones I choose to film sound amazing and they end up being these little tiny things, and then the ones I don't film, that they quite often like sound good, but they end up being like 5 or 7 grams. Anyway, here's what it is. I'll come back in a sec. Okay, it's out and it's somewhere there. It sounds, it's either going to be a round bit or a long bit, because in my experience they're the ones that make those warbly noises. This one-handed stuff's a bit of a pest. Okay, over in there a bit more. Come on. I think I just saw it. Yep, it just came out and there it is there. Oh, clunkety clunk, bang into the scoop. So, as predicted, a very noisy, sort of gram and a half, 2 grammer. But yeah, sort of around, like a roundish bit. They quite often have got those sort of wobbly sound. Good stuff. Anyway, I might come back and just show you how the tally went today. I've reached my target, and I had to have half a day off, but even half a day off, it's gone good. Unless I get another really big one, I'll check back in and show you some gold, wrap it up.